Sawamura of the Creative Ice Studio in San Francisco, California, designed and built a simple attachment for his Iceculture lathe to eliminate hand winding or using a power drill to return the spindle back to the start position after it completes a pass. Shinichi's attachment disengages the spindle from the drive shaft, allowing it to be returned to the start position very quickly by hand. The attachment releases pressure on the shaft in the center of the machine at the flick of a switch, and when ready to start another pass, the switch is simply reversed. We have tested the attachment thoroughly at our Iceculture studio for a solid 6 months, and it is now available to all Iceculture Lathe customers. And it is going to be included as a standard feature on all new lathes. The cost is $195 plus shipping, a small price to pay for the speed and efficiency it delivers. Fitting the Shinichi attachment is a two-step process. First, you fit the attachment itself, and secondly, you make adjustments to the top crossbar so it can work efficiently. Remove the aluminum cap from the end of the lathe. Remove the existing Acme nut and screw by winding it off the central rod. Use the Allen key provided in the kit to remove the small angle iron bracket on the side of the spindle by taking out 2 small screw bolts. Slide the Shinichi attachment onto the rod. It is a snug fit and will likely require a gentle tapping to ease it into place. After about ½ an inch, the piece will drop into position easily. Replace the aluminum end cap. Again, using the Allen key, fit the attachment to the spindle assembly. Not too tight. The adjustment is sensitive. If it's too tight, it is not possible to turn the handle on the lathe, and if it's too loose, the plastic will not grip the rod firmly enough to turn the rod. Fine-tune the adjustment with the screws in the attachment with the Allen key. Test everything so the lathe moves smoothly forward effectively. Then tighten the bolts to lock everything in position. Finally, tighten the screw bolts holding the attachment to the spindle assembly. The second step is a slight adjustment to the top crossbar which carries the screw rod, so the lathe can still handle the existing range of templates. As we have said, the attachment takes up space on the template, and this has to be adjusted accordingly. Loosen the 4 bolts and slide the crossbar so the end mill lines up properly at the end of its forward motion. It has to be close but not touching the end plate. When adjusted, retighten the 4 screw bolts to lock the crossbar in position. A big thank you, Shinichi, for a big improvement feature on the Iceculture lathe, which will help all owners get the most out of their machine.